Howdy, soldiers. Ooh, wow, fun and fresh new angle. Gotta switch things up a little bit, right? We're not talking about books today, we're talking about fashion. Particularly, the accumulation of, I would say, 4 or 5 thrift hauls that have left me with, all this. Oh god, all of this to show off today, and I'm very excited. I'm also wearing a glossy red lip, which can only spell disaster. I'm feeling chaotic, let's do it. I got some of these things, traditional thrifting, thrift store prices, and then I got a couple of these things at vintage shop prices, and a couple things at Facebook Marketplace prices. Oh god, Facebook Marketplace. I both curse and praise the friend that opened me to that wondrous world. And I also have a couple of very beautiful items that I would like to show off. So I suppose in traditional Rachel thrift hauls, let's start off with the items. I literally already lost the first one because it's so tiny. Like, did it fall? Oh, I'm sitting on it. By the way, yes, I'm wearing strawberry shorts. They're adorable. That's gonna be a theme coming up soon, as you'll see. So the first little thing that I got is this lovely pin. Maybe there's supposed to be a jewel there. I don't know, but I think it's like cute and stately and like a little bit elven. So that'll just be a nice little lapel. Do you say lapel or lapel? I think it's supposed to be lapel, but I don't play by those rules in my household. Then I got some books to show off, which I got at multiple places. So the first one is a hard copy of The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. I already have this in softcover, but I have the first and the third in hardcover, and it was driving me mental. So I got this one, and I'm very excited. Oh, they look so good together on the shelf. And then I also picked up a very battered copy of Cushiel's Dart by Jacqueline Carey, just because I've been hearing so much about this. So I'm gonna deep dive into this thick boy, probably after I have to turn in my final papers, which is next week. I hope it's in 2 weeks. When I was downtown last weekend, I went to Canterbury Books on Commercial Drive and picked up the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin just because everybody's yelling at me to rate it and I don't know a single thing about it other than my best friend told me that it's about people who make earthquakes. And then last weekend, a friend and I went to walk around in Port Moody, went to a park, and there happened to be a bookstore along the way, so you know we had to go. So I went and got The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel on high discount from Western Sky Books, and I also got the most amazing bookmark. Are you ready? It's a dinosaur! Oh my gosh, this brings me so much joy. I have not named him yet, so leave me suggestions down below. The last item is something I cannot believe that I got for as cheaply as I did. You know that old IKEA commercial where that lady's like running out of the place being like, "Start the car!" That's exactly how I felt in this situation. On Facebook Marketplace, I found 1913 Singer sewing machine for $25. It originally came as part of a desk, so my dad and I unscrewed it and cleaned it, and we got in there with some toothbrushes and air spray cans and polished it up. I mean, it's rough, but it's 110 years old. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's so gorgeous. It still works. It still has the original bullet bobbin and thread in it, and I'm like, who knows how old that is? The man that I picked it up from said that it was his grandmother's, but nobody in the family wanted it and he was just gonna get rid of it. I'm so excited. I've wanted something like this for so long, but they're always so ridiculously expensive. So when it was like $25, I'm like, 25? That's it? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, great, see you tomorrow at 10. Like, I have the Facebook messages to prove that I bought it, but like, I still feel like I did something slightly illegal. Okay, time for clothing, because there's an awful lot to get through. I also just realized that the shirt I'm wearing, I thrifted a while ago, and it's a white t-shirt. Amazing, I'm sure you've seen one before. You know, let's start with a thing that I've already worn and shown off. Actually, there's been a couple things I've worn and shown off. Whoops. But one of the things I'm most excited to have found is this beautiful gray sweater vest. Sweater vest, sweater vest. I'm out here living my light academia dreams in this. Like, yeah, this is a trend, but that's why I'm glad that I bought this for, you know, $4.99 or whatever it was, instead of paying like $60 for it, one of these trendy boutiques downtown. This one also has this tag that says Jane Marks. Jane, I have your vest. You know, I kind of like it. Like, it's cozy and makes me feel like a professor at Yale who holds a student mixer in like a secret part of the library every other Friday, you know? Like, it's a mood. This next thing is something that I've been wearing to death that needs to go in the wash directly after this video because it's like really gross now. And that is what you would assume to be this plain black t-shirt. It has a little lucky thing on the front, which I think is an LA brand. I have no idea. But you look at it and you're like, all right, it's a black t-shirt, nothing exciting. But this is a surprise, my friends, because you see, you got business in the front, party in the back. It's that old school tattoo kind of feel to it with the skull and the rose, the scorpion, whatever. I just feel really cool when I'm wearing it. You know, I feel like effortlessly cool. And it is absolutely going in the wash right now. Wonderful. Now see, this is the only problem when you thrift, like, out of season, because I've gotten all these sweaters and it's so warm now. I guess I'll just have a really great fall wardrobe that'll be a surprise in a couple months. So first up, I got this fun earth tone turtleneck, which I'm not sure is a sentence that's ever been uttered by a human being. I feel like a geologist, and I'm like looking at the layers of sediment, and we're gonna find some fossils in rock or something, you know? Just, I took like 2 paleontology classes and like 1 archaeology class. I know what I'm talking about. Almost my entire fall wardrobe is like black and brown and cream, so this just goes nicely with all of that. Got the red for the hair, you know? It was a good purchase, and $3.99 or whatever this was. This is another sweater that I have complicated feelings towards, because when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is cool. But then one of my friends said that I look like a referee, so thoughts? You know, if I'm gonna be a referee, I'm gonna be a Slytherin referee, like, Snake House represent. This is a very thick sweater from the men's section of Forever 21, and let me say, their stuff is made way better than anything I've ever bought from the women's section. I wanted a patterned sweater, in, you know, green is one of the only colors that I've allowed myself to wear. Layer a collared shirt underneath it, make it like sporty dad. Sporty Slytherin dad. Speaking of dad, I found another wonderful Florida dad shirt that I love. I like this one more because it's more green and the other one I have is more blue. So this is like a tunic dress, but I just like to tuck it in and make it look like a shirt so we can have like Florida mom and Florida dad, you know, multifunctional. It's also just light and thin, which is great because it'll both cover my shoulders, so it will allow me to not burn in the direct sunlight, but also the room that I work in is very, very warm in the summertime, and if I'm gonna be working from home again this summer, I'm gonna need this. Or you know what, here's a thought, maybe I won't even wear real clothing this summer. Maybe I'll just wear robes. I found this gorgeous icy blue robe that has these beautiful sleeves and these embroidered Chinese dragons on both lapels, whatever, and the whole back has this stunning motif. This is so gorgeous. Not really a color that I would go for normally, but I saw it on the rack and it was $3, and I was like, I'm not gonna say no to a silky satiny robe for $3, especially looking like this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Also, 10 out of 10, good swoosh. Very important to me in my clothing. Now I was gonna talk about something else, but then we talked about swoosh, and now I feel like this is just the perfect segue into this item. Oh, this is gonna throw my white balance way off, but are you ready for it? Ooh, look at that swoosh! Black floor-length accordion skirt that, albeit is like a little see-through, but it's fine. I'll just wear shorts or something. But the elastic was like way blown out, so I just did a little DIY, like folded the band back on itself and did some stitches. You know, you pop a stitch in there and now it fits me great. Love the volume and how swooshy it is, and because it's so light, this is perfect for summertime coven meetings. I've said before, I like a lot of dramatic pieces in my wardrobe. I want to be able to walk down the street and have somebody think that an omen's going by. So you'll be able to catch me in this, maybe like standing on a cliff somewhere with the wind blowing, maybe in like the top of a tall tower. I don't know, I'll see how far from home I can get. Oh yeah, something at the very bottom of this pile that I totally forgot about. Remember how I mentioned that I'm currently wearing strawberry pants? I have more strawberry pants because I got these! Kind of like medium thick pajama pants that have little straws on them. I can wear these with my strawberry milk pajama shirt and become the most comfy and cozy strawberry shortcake cosplayer there ever was. These also, I think, need to go in the wash because I've been wearing them every day this week. Okay, so this next item has a funny story behind it because I went thrifting a little while ago and I went with a friend, and I'm in line buying some of this other stuff, and I'm swiping my card and I hear my friend go, "Rachel! Dinosaurs!" And I just did this with my hand. I was like, bring it over, I don't care what it is, put it on the pile, I'm buying it. So now I am the owner of this dinosaur wrap top. This is maybe one of the dumbest purchases I've ever made, and I love it so much. Now this is one of those like cheap Zaffle kind of tops that just feels like it's made from fabric that should never touch a human body. So I don't think I'm gonna wear it like just out. I think I'm gonna probably wear it as a swimsuit cover up. Again, cover the shoulders, you know, I get burned very easily. I'm pale, I don't have a lot of melanin in my skin, I need the help. Oh, actually, this worked out very nicely. I only have 4 items left, and 2 of them I got from Facebook Marketplace, and 2 of them I got from a great vintage shop And those are the most exciting, so I'm gonna leave those for last. So the things I got from Facebook Marketplace are quite exciting indeed, mostly because they're kind of like high ticket items. Now, I really love Aritzia. I do. I love the aesthetic. I think their lines and their shapes are so clean. But Facebook turned out to be the place to be because I got two lovely items that I would have paid a lot more for in store. The first of which being this lovely sage green balloon sleeve cardigan. Now, don't tell anybody, but I think this might be a little small for me, so it snatches my waist. Again, green, a color I've allowed myself to wear. I think it's so lovely and springy and springtime-like, and leaves and grass and bright and flowers and all that jazz. I'm glad to have gotten that. I'm also glad to have gotten the beautiful thing that I'm wearing it in the try-on clip with, and that is this absolutely stunning slate taupe slip dress. This one is just a nice plain, lovely, again, clean lines. Also this really cool color that I never imagined myself getting. I thought I would get one that was like green or black or something, but then I found this one and I kind of like it. I've personally been styling it with like blouses on top, just like tying them in the front. I really like how that looks. So I kind of got like a skirt and a dress out of this. So it's like multi-purpose, which is what I tell myself when I'm trying to justify the cost of what I purchased this for. And then lastly, I got two beautiful white vintage blouses from the same vintage shop downtown Vancouver called Bad Abbey Vintage, which I will link below. The first of which is the more understated of the two, and that is this very nice cream white collared shirt with, you guessed it, a good sleeve. No, I can't say no to a good sleeve. This is, good sleeve is my kryptonite. Rachel, don't you already have 3 almost identical white collared shirts? Yes. But this one's different. I bought this one not only for the sleeve, but for this really cool like lace crochet stripy detail down the front. But also because of that, I'm gonna have to be careful when I'm wearing it because I was wearing black pants with it at the time, and the friend that I went with told me that I look like a waiter from the Olive Garden. So, I mean, that's a look, and maybe I'll feel like dressing like that one day. But yeah, it's nice. It's a good fabric. It layers nicely. I can wear it under that sweater vest I got, or as you're seeing in the try-on clip, on top of that lovely slip dress. It goes with everything. I'm going to very carefully put this over here so I don't get my lipstick on it. Okay, last item that is also a white blouse that I'm gonna try not get my lipstick on is the piece de resistance. It's, oh my god, mwah, is this beautiful high neck button poofy sleeved Victorian Edwardian style lace blouse. I'm losing my mind, it's so beautiful. This is likely 70s, because I know 70s did Edwardian quite a bit, but oh my god, look at that sleeve, look at that collar. Oh my god, look at this like texture and the poof, and then the cuffs. Oh my god! Now, if you're wondering, yes, it does take about 10 minutes to do up all the buttons on this shirt, but it's absolutely worth it. I look amazing. I feel like an aristocrat, like a Victorian lady, and I absolutely love this. Like, I can see how it would be very costumey very fast, but I think that it's just so incredibly beautiful. There's a car circling outside my window. I'm just looking at my window. Yep. They're a beautiful shirt, don't mind me. Where am I gonna wear this? I don't know. Where am I gonna wear any of these clothes? I don't go anywhere. I don't go to work anymore. Say maybe we'll go back in the fall, but like this panorama has been going on for so long now that I don't think that they're going to lift restrictions for the panna cotta before like students have to go back to class, so I guess I'll just be an Edwardian lady at my own desk during Zoom calls. But like, what a way to flex on my office coworkers. There you have it. There is everything that I have gotten in the last little while that I'll need to now put on hangers again. Ooh, now we get to play the fun game of, can I finish this video before my camera battery runs out? It's a game I play quite often, and I don't always win. I feel like I've found and developed my style more in the quarantine than I have ever. So I don't know how to feel about that now, because like I mentioned, now I have all these really nice clothes and I'm like ready to dress to impress. I don't get to go anywhere. Maybe I should just take more Instagram photos. Please lay down below if you have any styling tips maybe for this stuff, because I'm wearing a t-shirt and pajama shorts right now, and that's my epitome of fashion. Or also leave your favorite vintage store wherever you are in the world, because people are doing online shipping right now, which is dangerous, but also something I'm willing to look into. Also, so impressed that my hair has grown out enough that I can do this like fun full bun. Like the back, don't look at the back, but that's, you know, it's fine. No one ever sees the back of me. You know where to click like video, you know where to click to subscribe. I hope you guys are all having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!